Good morning, my loves. Happy Monday. It is bright and early. It is 5:30 in the morning here at the lake. Some people still have their lights on from last night. This is going to be interesting. I often tell people on my videos that I'm very proud of them for all that they've survived and for hanging in there. And the other day, somebody asked me why. I don't get it. Let me tell you why. A lot of you that are listening to this are in recovery. You were transitioning from victim to survivor. You're not quite at the thriver warrior stage yet, but you're getting there. And that journey sucks. I mean, you know I'm right. It is. People think, oh, well, you're in survivor mode. Everything's fine. Oh, no, honey. This is when the battle starts. This is when you're fighting the demons. This is when you're clawing and scratching your way out of the hell that you have been in. Whether that's domestic violence, and you have been in a domestic violence relationship, partnership for years, whether that is generational trauma that you're overcoming, toxic learned behaviors that you have lived your whole life, and once you're in therapy, you realized, oh shit, I can't believe I was this way. Oh my God. Whether you're battling addiction, depression, mental health issues, chronic pain, whatever it is, it's not an easy battle. There's the physical aspect of it, of course, because you go through insomnia. You go through just being horribly tired and fatigued, and the stress and the anxiety, and you can eat and you can't eat, and everything makes you nauseous. It's just the stress. It's just part of the transition. You're going to get through it. Just hang in there. Work with your therapist. It's going to be okay. That part doesn't last that long. It just seems like it. I think from what I understand from my clients and from people that I know, the worst part is you're proud of yourself for getting out of whatever situation you were in, for going into recovery, for trying to kick the addiction, for leaving the abusive relationships, whatever it is. And maybe you were pretty ugly to people. And so at holiday gatherings, people you run into, family, you may apologize and say, look, I was a real ass and I am really sorry. I'm in therapy now. I realize my mistakes. And people will say, now some people will be really supportive and say, oh, God bless you, good for you, give you a hug. I'm proud of you. God bless those people. Because there are the others that will say, oh, really? Well, we'll see about that. My comment to those people would be, fuck you. There are people, honey, they don't want to see you succeed. They will try and sabotage your recovery. Why? Because they're jealous of you. Because as you heal, as you recover, as you go from victim to survivor to thriver and warrior, they can't control and manipulate you. They can't make you feel bad about yourself anymore. They lose power over you, and they don't like that. That's not your problem. That's theirs. So when you go to someone and you apologize and you say, look, I was an ass, or I'm sorry I did X, Y, Z, they have two choices. They can accept it or not, right? It's on them. You did your part. You humbly apologized. And that's not easy, but you did it. And I'm proud of you for doing that. The rest is on them. They can accept the apology or not, whatever. But do not let their nasty comments get to you. Do not let them sabotage your success. Do not let them say, oh, just one drink. Oh, come on, one more piece of pie. Oh, come on, let's just go do X, Y, Z. Oh, I saw your ex, let's go talk to him. No, don't do it. Because you're worth more than that. And they know it too. I am proud of you for facing all of your challenges. It's not easy, but you're doing it every day. You are doing it. Some days are easier than others. That's okay, but you're doing it. And there's going to come a time where somebody comes to you and says, well, okay, fine. You're doing well now. But that's not what I remember. This isn't how I remember everything happening. That's their perspective. It happened to you in your perspective. The other day I mentioned everybody views things differently, and it's like a car accident. You have two cars collide in an intersection. Each driver sees it from their perspective. The passengers see it from their perspective. Witnesses on the sidewalk see it from their perspective. Everybody sees it through their own lens. They can see it however they want to see it. That's their problem. That's their business. You see it from yours, and that's what counts. And just tell them, okay, well, this is how I remember it. This is my truth. And that's what you have to live with, love, is your truth. And your truth is your healing. You are now stepping into your authenticity. You're not hiding in the shadows of addiction, abuse, neglect, generational trauma. And when I say generational trauma, that can be anything from people that are raised playing the victim. They're raised in addiction. They're raised in violent behavior. And this is their coping skill. It's all they've known their entire life. Is in my family, when we get upset, we do X, Y, Z. Instead of talking it out and sitting down and discussing things, maybe they drink, they get violent. That's generational trauma because it was learned from the grandparents and the parents, and now it's in your lap. And you broke the cycle. And that's something to be so incredibly proud of. So whatever battle you are facing, I am proud of you for facing it because you're doing it. And there's people around you that you work with, people around you in your family that probably have no idea what you're going through. They have no idea what you've been through, and that's okay. Because it's your life, and it's your story, and it's your journey, and you're doing one hell of a job going from victim to survivor to warrior. And when you get to warrior, you're going to share your story because you're going to light the path for other people. And you're going to take so much pride in doing that. Those memories, when you're sharing what happened, it's not going to trigger you anymore. It's going to empower you. It's going to empower other people because you're lighting their path. And that's amazing. So, when I do my videos and I tell people I'm proud of them, it's not just for getting up in the morning and facing the day. It's for facing your battles. It's for making it through the breakups and the tears and putting one foot in front of the other. It's okay. It's for making it through each hour without a drink, without using whatever drug, without cutting yourself, without thoughts of self-harm, suicidal ideations, rage, anger, because you're worthy of a happy, healthy life. And I think you're finding that out. I wish everybody an absolutely fantastic Monday. Yes, it's Monday after a holiday. First day back at work after a few days off. So don't push yourself, but have a good Monday because you're worthy. And I am so incredibly proud of each and every one of you.